it's not about me. It's us as a group are looking forward to the challenge. Brendan's been a successful manager. There's no doubt about that. He knows the game inside out. But us as a group are looking forward to the challenge, going to Celtic Park, where they've been really dominant this season. So we need to try and change it.
If you could pick out one memory, Barry, sometimes these matches will define Rangers or Celtic players. If you could pick out one, what would it be? Would it be the 2002 Cup final, the 5-1 game at Ibrox? What game stands out for you?
Anytime we win. Yep. It's all about winning.
You spoke, Barry, about how much you enjoyed playing at Celtic Park. Take back years. I mean, the game was a bit of a baptism of fire there, wasn't it? Watched Scott Wilson leaving the pitch after 20 minutes, which I
Yeah, listen, I've good and bad memories, as you do as a footballer. But one thing is, it's a great place to go and play. The fans are right on top of you. It's hostile. But again, I keep going back to, if you want to be involved in football as a player, as a coach, as a manager, these are the type of venues that you want to go and embrace, and that's something that we have to do. As I mentioned to you, I was at the previous game and it was too easy for me. Celtic that day, they had it too easy. You can't always play well, but if you don't play well, you need to make it tough for your opponent, and that's something that we have to do going forward.
When you look at this group of players, do you see enough to think that you can get away with something?
Yep, I've seen enough already in 2.5 weeks that they're starting to take heed of what we're saying. As I said, it's not always about being a good football team or a nice football team. That's not the case. Sometimes you need to roll your sleeves up and do the dirty side of the game, and that's something that we need to improve on, and that's something that I'm working on, me and the staff, and it's something that the players totally understand, how we need to not just approach this game on Sunday, every single game we go into.
It's one of the pleasing aspects in feeding in by that every player that we've seen that spoke to us since Thursday night, every one of them said there are no excuses, in terms of tiredness, fatigue, whatever.
There won't be, Andy.
But in terms of that kind of mindset shift, if you like.
Yeah, well, for instance, if a player come into me and says he's tired, they won't be playing. That's plain and simple. It's in the head. They're fit enough, they're athletes, they're well looked after, they're very professional. That's one thing I will give my group of players, and they're all desperate. So I want them to make my job hard. I want 24 players fit and available, so it gives me an issue tonight and tomorrow, because my brain will be ticking in terms of I know what formation I'm going to go. In terms of personnel, there's still a few positions up for grabs.
It looked like the team got the tactics right in the last two derbies. I know the cup final went the other way, but it looked that way in the midfield. So is that the way that you saw it as well?
Well, certainly the last two games were a lot better. I was at both of the games. Tactically, yep, I thought it was really good. So I know he's trying to draw out what way I'm going to go. But listen, one thing we will be is we'll be competitive.
Just a word for Nico, Raskin, who's back in the Belgium squad. I think it's the first time since he came to the club and hands on the man making the Royal squad too.
Yeah, I seen Nico. I told him that's the difference that I made him in 2.5 weeks. But listen, Nico, when I first came in, I think he's so many good attributes, but also he has a few things he has to work on, and he's open to that, and I like that. And so is a number of my players. It's not about, I'll spend time with him individually. It's just Nico said a lot of football, so I can't get him. He's probably happy with that I can't get him 1-to-1. But no, I'm delighted for him. He's had a run now of games. He's been injury free, but I need to see more. I think there's more in him. I really do believe that there's more in him, and I'm going to try and squeeze every single bit out of him I can, because I think he can go far in the game.
How close was that with Tierney to be coming off last night?
You've probably seen it. Yeah, I thought he'd cramped and he was gone, and I got the message that was the case. I seen him getting rubbed, obviously just on the pitch, and I mentioned to him, and his attitude, no, I'm not coming off. So he's been a real dangerous player for me, Vaj. So he was good to go, and it was the right decision because he scored one of the penalties. But listen, there was an incident that a player wasn't happy. I would rather my players be like that. That's a wee bit of anger. That's what I have to see. Don't be happy if you're not playing. But that's just the way football operates. You know, it's like it was chaos at that time. We're going into the final 15 minutes of extra time. But listen, he managed to get through that and obviously slotted a penalty home.
Okay. Does that show what Charlie's about? He spoke about him retiring a few weeks ago at Christmas. But that shows what he's about.
Oh, Vaj will not be tired. He's been told that. It's all in the mind.
Thanks, guys.